Slip your feet into fresh foam with the New Balance CT Rally. Fans of the fresh foam Lav will find an easy transition into this shoe, providing the support, stability, and cushioning needed for long hours on court. The CT Rally is trusted on the Pro Tour by aggressive movers like Tommy Paul, with a glove-like fit from the Fit Weave upper. The medial side of this shoe is reinforced by the Endur material for those hard court sliders, while the NDurance outsole holds up strong on the gritty hard courts and is backed by a 6-month outsole guarantee.
I had a great time hitting in the CT Rally. I really enjoyed a lot of what this shoe offered me out there on the court. It's a really comfortable shoe. Took very, very little break-in. For me, I have a skinny foot with a high arch, and I was able to slip my feet into this one, get a nice secure fit right out of the gate. And within my first hour of hitting, the shoe felt like it was flexing and moving with my feet. My transition from heel to toe just felt super natural. And the best compliment I can give pretty much any shoe is to be able to just forget about it and focus on my tennis. And it's like the shoe just melts away and becomes part of me and part of my movement on the court. And I definitely got that with the CT Rally. I was out there just playing my tennis and having a great time. Loved the level of cushioning under my heels, felt super plush. And yet it's nice and responsive under my toes, so I felt fast in it as well. Durability wise, shoe's been holding up really well both on the uppers and on the outsoles for me, so no complaints there. Traction felt fully dialed in. I had all the grip I needed to take a quick first step, come to a quick stop, and there was enough give to let me pivot without the shoes ever feeling like they were getting hung up when I was taking those small adjustment steps. Just felt very natural, and also could add a little slide coming out of a shot too as needed. My one knock on this shoe would be ventilation. My feet did run just a little bit hot in them. The uppers don't breathe. The only breathability I was noticing really was through the area where the tongue is, a little bit of mesh there. So when I was done hitting, I was quick to take the shoes off, just let my feet air out a little bit. But apart from that, absolutely love this playtest. One of my favorite shoes to have on court.
I was delighted to be named to this New Balance CT Rally shoe, the update to the Lav. The Lav first generation was my favorite shoe. Really loved everything about this shoe. Like Chris said, if he's moving around the court, not really giving much thought to the shoe, it's moving with you. That is the best thing. Off the court, I kind of have time to reflect on it. This one checks all the boxes. Support, maybe breathability would be the slight knock that I have against it, but we're in the hotter climates of the year. It didn't really seem to bother me at all, but underfoot cushioning, upper support, the heel cup held my foot in place perfectly. There wasn't really any serious knocks I could give to this shoe. Traction was stellar on every hard court that I was able to play on, and it does come with an outsole warranty, and for a shoe that's weighing somewhere in the mid 14-ounce range, that is a huge plus in my book. Overall, one of the best shoe play tests of the year, definitely a top 3 court shoe pick for me now.
I was a big fan of the first generation of the Lav shoes. I didn't play test the Lav V2, but coming into this CT Rally, I really felt like overall it was pretty impressive, and I felt like the shoe got better with time. So right out of the box, first couple hitting sessions, it was a little bit firm. I'd say maybe a slight break-in period for me. But one thing I noticed about the fresh foam material under my foot is it really started to mold to my footbed the more I played in it. Very comfortable, good shock absorption, especially in the heel region, and good cushioning overall. And I just felt like initially it was a little firm. The more time I had with it, I really sunk into that foam. So I like that about this shoe. Great support, the upper, nice and contoured, held my feet well. Good drag protection around the toes. I felt like the outsole, really good for me. And I also felt like they played a little bit lighter than the scale might indicate. So I think for a support, stability, durability guarantee type shoe, this is right up there with some of the best of them. That wraps up our shoe review of the New Balance CT Rally. For more information on these shoes or anything tennis related, be sure to head to Tennis Warehouse, Tennis Warehouse Europe, or Tennis Only.